What's up, guys? Are you a white belt and you got a really sloppy armbar where you fall back too fast and possibly injure your partner, or if nothing else, you just lose the armbar? Then I got a really simple tip for you today. So today's question comes from Zujin. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm trying. He says, hey Chewy, I'm afraid of doing armbars from top because of the idea of the uncontrolled body weight and possibly breaking my training partner's arm on the way down. Is this a real concern? And is there anything I can do for it? So it is a real concern because if you fall back way too fast, you can definitely potentially injure your training partner, which sucks because if you don't have training partners, you can't train. And if you keep doing that, people probably won't want to roll with you. And also, when you fall back too fast with the armbar, a lot of times you don't have good control of it and you'll end up losing it and you give up a lot of space. So I'm going to show you a really simple tip to address both those issues and hopefully help you out there, Zujin. As always, this is my lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. Let's get started. All right, guys, so when we're on top, we'll take a look at a couple different positions, but they're pretty similar, right? We'll start from mount and do like a side mount position. And so if we get to a mount position here, I know exactly what you're talking about because I've done this before. When I was younger, I'd go for the armbar and I'd fall back way too fast and I would either lose control and lose the armbar, or like you said, you're kind of worried about popping someone's arm. Makes sense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna anchor myself to his body using the far arm. This will have a twofold function. One, it'll anchor me to the body so I can slow my fall down, but it'll also weaken the defense that he's trying to use. So a lot of times we get to an S mount or a mount-like position where we're getting ready to go for this armbar, he's probably gonna get at least that bicep grip here, right? So we go here to here. And if I try to immediately go for this, he's gonna get that hand in my hamstring, and he's gonna stop it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my hand here, I'm gonna go through, and I'm gonna grab his far arm here. This is gonna anchor me to him. So when I sit back, boom, I don't fall back too fast, right? Nice and controlled. I'm able to sit down. And what you wanna think about is almost like when you're going down the arm, you wanna like think about almost like you're sliding down a fire pole. You wanna go down, not back. So once I'm here and I've got this position, notice what happens. When I really try to pull, if he holds on tight, it makes the tension here nice and strong. But if I'm here, if I'm scooping through and begin to pull, I can mess this whole position up. If they're doing that traditional grip where they're doing the bicep, even if they're doing like a gable grip or something like that, the same thing's true. I can anchor myself to it and begin to pull, and it releases a lot of that tension, where then I can slowly extend the arm on my own terms and not too fast so it doesn't possibly injure my training partner. Now, another option here, check this out. We get here in side mount, like sort of a side mount position, very common. Same thing, we hook. I'm gonna lean to the side, and again, this is a small detail, but in case you guys are new to the channel, I haven't seen other videos where I talk about this. When you go for an armbar, especially as a white belt, one of the things that's a big problem is people try to put their foot on the mat, and so they have to swing around. They lose a lot of space, and in some case, it makes them do the armbar too fast. So by letting your foot come in right behind, so placing the bottom of your foot against their arm, it allows you to sit right on them. Now, this allows me to take my time walking the leg around, and it puts more pressure on them. Okay, so I'm hooking in here, he's grabbing and defending in some way. I'm gonna weave through, grab that forearm, and I can walk the foot around, sit down, and again, I'm crunching into the position. So I'm not sitting back straight, I'm trying to sit down to the bottom, staying crunched, anchoring myself to their forearm, and then from there, we can snake through and get the finish. So that's a really simple way that you can stop from falling off too fast with the armbar. That's something that I used a lot, especially at purple belt. At purple belt, I was I was lifting and doing a lot of powerlifting, and I remember I got kind of big. I was up to about 250 at one point, and I remember I was falling back way too fast on armbars, and I had to anchor myself to the person. But even if it's not that, it just allows you to have more control of the armbar. And the cool part about it is with that anchoring of the arm, when you pull back, it weakens their defense in a lot of different cases where they're doing common grip defenses or armbar defenses with the grips. And so yeah, anyway, hopefully that helps you out with that position. And I'm finished. Adam.